About an hour ago, heaven opened in your favor, and what you had been waiting for over such a long time was already released in your name, even though you did not know it. Right now my spirit is moving through your home, touching the places where you once cried and placing into your hands a gift that comes straight from my presence. This is not only a promise for the future. It has already been given, but it needs your faith to become real in your life today. That is why I am speaking to you with urgency, because the enemy has tried to pull your attention away at the very moment you were about to receive it. I do not want you to leave or lose focus, because this message unlocks what has been waiting in the unseen world. I have watched your sleepless nights, your quiet prayers, and the tears you never showed anyone. Every one of them was received and never ignored. While you believed nothing was changing, my angels were already confirming the decision that would bring your blessing into your life. Your name was spoken before my throne exactly 1 hour ago. Heaven marked this moment, and that is why you are hearing these words now. This is not by chance. I know you are tired, but I also see your faith, even when the road looked dark. That faith is now bringing the supernatural into your life. At this very moment, my angels are removing the barriers that held back your answer. Every word you hear breaks another chain. Do not leave. If you walk away now, you may miss the very moment when your miracle starts becoming real. Stay here and let these words reach deep into your spirit, because as you receive them, the atmosphere around you quietly begins to change. What once looked impossible starts to surrender to my power. Take a step of faith. Place your hand over your heart. Like this message and share it, not because of superstition, but as a sign that you agree with my word. It is your yes that allows me to release what already carries your name. Every simple action becomes a spiritual key that helps unlock what has already begun. Right now I am writing a new chapter in your life where pain fades and restoration begins. My angels guide your path, straighten what was bent, and bring understanding where there was confusion. This is your moment from heaven. Not tomorrow or later, but now as you hear my voice. Nothing can stop what has already been released because my word cannot be blocked. My child, you believe that heaven had gone silent, but I was preparing everything I had promised you. The day I complete it. Today I seal your life with victory. Today I place into your hands the gift you have waited for over such a long time. I also want you to understand something important. This gift was not simple to prepare. I moved spiritual things, rearranged what surrounded you, shut doors that would have harmed you, and opened others you never expected. I have been working quietly while you believed you were facing everything alone. I kept every tear you cried. Every prayer reached my throne. Every deep sigh was heard. This gift has many parts. Yes, it includes material provision, but it is much greater than that. It brings healing to your tired body. It restores the love you thought was gone. It brings back the opportunity connected to the dream you buried. It breaks old chains. It fills your troubled mind with peace. It returns joy to the heart that had forgotten how to feel. But there is something very important. You must accept it with faith, not because you have to earn it. I have already done that for you. Faith is simply the hand that receives what has been given. Many people never claim their blessings because they think they are too wonderful to be real. But not you. I have watched you keep going through pain, rise after every fall, and continue believing even when everything around you seemed to collapse. That is why this gift has your name on it. The enemy already knows what I have released over your life. He will do everything he can to distract you, fill your mind with doubt, and weaken your hope, but do not give him any place. As you continue listening, my presence surrounds you, and my purpose becomes stronger in your life. Stay focused, because what comes next will show you why this is the most important moment you have experienced in a very long time. Listen closely, because what I am revealing now is part of the plan I was quietly building while you believed everything had come to a stop. Brothers and sisters, YouTube has demonetized this channel. Every video is now made at our own cost with zero ad revenue. Every script, edit, and upload is done by a real team serving this ministry with their time and skills, not for a paycheck, but out of love for God and for you. Without your support, continuing this work becomes incredibly difficult. If this ministry has brought value to your life, now is your chance to invest back and help keep the Word of God reaching the world. If these messages have ever moved you or strengthened your faith, please support us on Ko-Fi. Even a small gift goes a long way. The link is pinned in the comments. If you are watching on TV, open your phone camera and scan the QR code on screen. It takes you straight to our support page. Pray over it, and if God leads you, give. Thank you. About an hour ago, when heaven opened, not only was a gift released, but a spiritual work that had been prepared for many months also began to move. Even though you could not see it, I was putting every detail in place, moving unseen things, arranging events so this exact moment could happen. I never act without purpose. Every step you took, even when you felt completely lost, brought you straight to this place where my work becomes clear. The tiredness you feel is not proof that you failed, but proof of how long you kept standing without giving up your faith. I want you to know it was never your own strength that kept you going. It was my hand holding you. There were times when you believed you were walking by yourself, but I was carrying you and protecting your heart from things you could not understand. During those dark seasons, when you questioned why my promises seemed delayed, I was clearing away obstacles that would have destroyed what I am now placing into your life. Never think your journey was wasted. Every painful night, every prayer that seemed unanswered, every season of silence that confused you, all of it had a greater purpose. I was shaping your character so you would be ready to keep what I am giving you now. Many people receive blessings they cannot keep, but that is not your story. I prepared you for this moment. The hour that has just passed marked more than a miracle. It marked the beginning of a new season. The spiritual atmosphere around your life has changed. What once stood against you is now giving way. What had been delayed is now moving ahead. What looked completely closed is now opening on its own. I am leading you into a place where every step you take will have heaven's support. If you have wondered why the attacks felt so strong, why there were so many confusing days, or why everything seemed to be falling apart, it is because what I was preparing to give you was too great for the enemy to ignore. He knew you were close, so he increased the pressure, but he still could not stop what I had already declared. I want you to prepare your heart, because this gift will not only change your circumstances, it will also change you from within. Light will come into places that stayed dark for years. Peace will replace the unrest you once carried. Clear direction will appear where everything once felt uncertain. While you hear these words, my angels are entering the places you believed were beyond recovery, bringing back what the enemy stole from you. This is the restoration I promised, coming quietly yet with firm authority. Do not let doubt enter your heart now. The enemy will try to convince you that nothing has changed and that everything remains the same, but that is not true. He fights your thoughts because he cannot touch what I have already released over your life. Stay with me, because I still have more to tell you, and every sentence will bring you closer to seeing the full reality of what I am giving you today. Your obedience, your faith, and your willing heart are setting something greater into motion than you can imagine. Keep listening. This spiritual work has only just begun. I need you to receive this next part with an open heart, because here I begin sharing things that I reveal only to those whose faith has remained steady through pain. Right now I want to come even closer to your heart. I want you to feel my presence as I speak. If you are able, close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in my peace and let my words surround you like the embrace your soul has longed for over many years. The gift I released an hour ago is not something general. It is not a blessing sent into the air, waiting to reach someone. No, your name is written on it. It was prepared especially for your life, your hurts, your hopes, and your exact needs. I know you more deeply than any person ever could. Every part of your life has been seen by me, and nothing hath been overlooked. When I speak about this gift, I speak about something real and certain, just as my word says that every good and perfect gift comes from the Father of lights, who never changes and never casts a shifting shadow, as written in James chapter 1, verse 17. I never change. My love for you does not become greater because of your victories or smaller because of your failures. It stays firm, faithful, and everlasting. That is why the gift I placed into your life an hour ago carries a deep purpose and a beauty that you will soon understand. If, while hearing these words, you feel a gentle peace filling your heart, or you sense a quiet confidence that you cannot explain, I want to ask you something very simple. Leave a like on this video, not because the action has human power, but because to me it is your spiritual response. It is your silent way of saying, Father, I believe you, I receive it, and I trust you. Every time you take that small step of faith, I move heaven and earth to bring into your life what I have promised. Let me tell you about the wrapping of this gift. It is covered completely in mercy. Every layer is filled with my unfailing love, the same love that carried you even when you questioned your own value. When you open this gift, you will discover it is not just one blessing but many inside one. It is like Russian nesting dolls, where each one reveals another treasure. The first gift is my constant presence. The second is wisdom to make the right decisions at the right time. The third is divine protection that keeps you safe from dangers you may never even notice. The fourth is overflowing provision that breaks every pattern of lack. There is even more, far more than could ever fit onto one page. This gift comes with an everlasting guarantee. The gifts of this world fade with time, but my gifts remain. Continue growing, keep expanding, and leave blessings for the generations after you. Your children and your grandchildren will witness the fruit of what I am beginning today in your life. You need to understand something. The exact time I released this gift was not by accident. It happened with perfect divine timing. 1 hour ago was the right moment because your spirit was finally ready to receive it. If I had given it earlier, you would not have had the emotional or spiritual maturity to carry it. If I had delayed it, you would have missed the opportunities now opening before you. My timing is always perfect, even when your heart struggles to understand it. Inside this gift are spiritual keys. They will open doors to a closeness with me that you have never known before. They will unlock heavenly treasures prepared for you long before you were born. They will awaken prophetic gifts, healing gifts, and leadership gifts that have remained asleep within you, waiting for this very time. These keys are activated through something very simple: your loving obedience, your sincere worship, and your faith that continues believing even when everything around you seems unclear. I have watched your battles. I have seen the nights when you could hardly find the strength to pray. I have seen the moments when doubt filled your thoughts. But look at me now through the eyes of your spirit. None of those things disqualify you. None of your human weakness can stop what I have already chosen to give you. This gift is not based on your perfection, but on my perfect love. It is not built on your strength, but on my endless power. While you receive what I have prepared, I am also shutting doors that should have been closed long ago. I am breaking connections that have drained your heart and spirit. I am removing people who look like blessings but were hidden distractions. I am making your path clear so you can move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. You may not see it yet, but the spiritual world is already moving with supernatural speed. This gift also carries answers to the questions you have asked me for many years. Answers that bring light where confusion once remained. Answers that make clear the decisions that once seemed impossible. Keep listening. I still have more to reveal. As you continue receiving these words, understand that you are stepping into a deeper level of spiritual understanding. This is not an ordinary message, a simple encouragement, or temporary comfort. It is a direct revelation of what heaven set in motion for you just 1 hour ago. From that very moment, a stream of grace started flowing toward you, breaking old barriers that had held back your progress for many years. Even if your physical eyes cannot see it, the atmosphere around your life is no longer what it was before. Everything changed the exact moment I spoke your name before my altar. Do not think I am overstating this. What is happening now is not based on feelings but on real spiritual activity. Just as a river quietly rises before it overflows, my work in your life has been growing while you believed nothing was changing. There were seasons when you felt your prayers reached only a wall, but that wall was never rejection. It was protection. I was preparing you so this gift would stay securely in your hands. Now that it has been released, that barrier has broken like a spiritual dam, and everything that had been held back is now flowing toward you without resistance. I want you to notice something important. As this gift enters your life, you may experience signs that show you are receiving it. It could be a deep peace that suddenly fills your heart for no clear reason. It could be a gentle warmth in your chest, as though someone is embracing you. It could be a calmness in your mind where confusion suddenly disappears. Do not ignore these signs. They are evidence that my presence is working inside you. I live in what cannot be seen, but when I move, the unseen becomes clear in ways your spirit recognizes before your mind can explain them. I also want you to know that this gift does not come only to solve today's urgent needs. It comes to restore what you believed was gone forever. There are parts of your life you already gave up on, dreams you buried because you grew tired, hopes you released because holding on became too painful. But I never forget what I promised you. This gift reaches those very places you believed had died. It brings them back to life, restores them, and changes them completely. What you believed had ended, I am raising again from the roots. There is something else you need to understand. As this gift becomes visible in your life, do not be surprised if some people begin to step away. Do not see it as a loss. It is part of the journey. Some people cannot go where I am leading you. Some appreciated you but could not accept your growth. Others walked beside you, but they were never connected to your purpose. Do not fear those who leave. I am bringing new relationships into your life, sincere people with honest hearts who will walk with you in the future. At the same time, my angels continue putting in order the areas you had neglected. They are bringing peace where there was noise, giving strength where there was weakness, and carefully aligning every step of your path. Do not be afraid if, at first, you cannot understand everything that is taking place. When I move, understanding comes afterward. First comes the surprise, then the revelation. First comes the blessing, and only later do you understand why you needed it exactly that way. Keep receiving these words with an open heart. What I am releasing now is greater than you can imagine. What follows will help you understand why this gift will change not only your present life, but also your future. Listen with a willing heart, because what I am revealing here is an important part of the purpose I set in motion 1 hour ago. At that moment, I did more than release a gift prepared especially for you. I also began shaping you so you could carry it and share it with others. My blessings are not given simply to be stored. They are meant to keep flowing. I did not choose you to be a dam but a river, a living river through which my provision, my grace, and my love can reach people who are also quietly crying out for hope. I bless you to become a channel, not a container, so that what you receive keeps moving forward and touches lives that need it today. You will become a living witness of my faithfulness. Let me explain why everything happened exactly 1 hour ago. The number 1 is never a coincidence in my kingdom. The number 1 stands for a beginning. It speaks of being united with me, and it reminds you that you are one of a kind. That is exactly what I have started in your life. A fresh beginning, a closer relationship with me, and a reminder that your value is unique. There is no one else exactly like you, and for that reason the moment of your blessing is also unique. This time cannot be repeated, and this moment cannot be copied. What I released was prepared only for you and for no one else. Inside this gift I place seeds. These seeds are not meant to stay hidden but to be planted. They are seeds of miracles that grow as you speak words of faith. They are seeds of healing that begin to grow through sincere prayer. They are seeds of provision that produce a harvest through your generosity. These seeds carry a promise. They will produce 30, 60, and 100 times more. Growth and multiplication are part of everything that comes from me. What looks small today will become overflowing abundance tomorrow. There is also the heart of a warrior inside this gift. It is not only a quiet blessing, but also living armor. I am preparing you for the battles ahead, but remember this: those battles have already been won. I fought for you before you even knew the battle existed. Your part is simply to keep walking forward in the victory I have already given you. This gift also carries supernatural courage. You will no longer be afraid of giants. You will no longer stay silent when facing injustice. You will no longer shrink back under spiritual pressure. You will stand up with fresh strength. Let me tell you another part of this gift. It restores the time you believe was lost. The years you think were wasted, I will return to you. The opportunities you believed had passed forever, I will replace with better ones that fit my purpose for your life. The time the enemy stole from you will be restored and multiplied because I am the God who restores, repairs, renews, and makes everything new. I'm also awakening a spiritual memory that had been asleep inside you. You will remember promises I spoke to you many years ago that you believed were forgotten. You will remember dreams I placed in your heart when you were young. You will remember moments we shared that shaped your life but became buried under the weight of your worries. When those memories return, you will not feel sadness. You will feel fresh fire, renewed faith, and stronger hope. This gift also includes spiritual authority. Authority to speak and watch what you declare become reality. Authority to pray and receive answers. Authority to stand against the enemy and watch him retreat. That authority does not depend on your own strength. It rests in my name, and my name is above every other name. When you speak with faith, confidence, and humility, heaven moves on your behalf. I want you to understand one important truth. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be real. You do not need to have every answer before receiving this gift. You only need a heart that is fully surrendered. You do not have to understand every mystery. You only need to trust the one who created them all. I am not searching for spiritual heroes. I am looking for children who trust their Father. This gift also brings the rest your soul has needed for so long. Rest for your anxious mind, rest for your worn-out emotions, and rest for your body that has grown tired from fighting. I am giving back the peace you lost. Keep listening because I still have more to reveal to you. As you continue receiving these words, allow your spirit to rest even more in what I am doing. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to understand everything today. Simply receive. I am working in places your mind cannot reach, but your heart can sense. During the past hour, I opened a completely new season over your life. A season where heavy burdens begin to fall away, where closed doors begin to open, and where what seemed lifeless begins to breathe again. None of this is an accident. Your beating here, your attention, and your willing heart are all part of a divine appointment. I want to remind you of something important. You were never created to live worn out, without peace or direction. You were created to walk in my rest. The gift I released into your life 1 hour ago brings exactly this kind of rest, a deep peace that is not human but spiritual. This rest does not mean doing nothing. It means confidence. It means knowing you are not walking by yourself, not fighting on your own, and not carrying the weight of life alone. It means realizing that my hand is holding you even when you do not know how to move forward. The peace you have started to feel is proof that I am already working on the things that trouble you. As the next few days unfold, you will begin to notice something different. Situations that once overwhelmed you will no longer feel so heavy. Words that once wounded you will no longer reach your spirit. People who once drained your strength will no longer control your emotions. This will not happen because of your own effort, but because I have renewed you from within. I am making you stronger in the place where you needed it most, deep inside where no one else can reach. When I restore someone, I always begin at the root. Now listen carefully. This gift also brings the spiritual alignment you have needed for so long. There were broken pieces, scattered areas and parts of your life that never seemed to fit together, no matter how many times you tried. I am bringing your purpose, your thoughts, your emotions, your faith, and your choices into proper order. I am creating order where there was confusion. I am bringing understanding where there was only noise, and this understanding will arrive gently yet steadily, like a light slowly brightening until the whole room is filled. Inside this gift I have also placed something that will be very important in this new season: spiritual awareness. You will begin to notice things you could not see before. You will recognize my signs more clearly. You will hear my voice more easily through all the noise of the world. You will no longer walk without direction. You will walk with guidance, and your heart will become more peaceful because you will know when to move, when to wait, when to speak, and when to stay silent. My guidance will remain with you. I also want you to accept something else. I am preparing you for opportunities that are coming toward you, opportunities that were never part of your own plans but were prepared by me so you would meet them at exactly the right time. Do not be afraid if you begin stepping into unfamiliar places. It is not confusion. It is growth. It is not loss. It is expansion. I never lead you anywhere that my grace cannot keep you. As this journey continues, stay aware of one spiritual truth. Resistance will come. The enemy never stays still when I open doors, but he also has no power to shut the doors that I have opened. His plan is to distract you, fill you with doubt, and weaken your expectation. But remember what I have already told you. He cannot touch what I have already released over your life. The only thing he wants is to stop you from believing it. So remain steady. Take a breath, keep listening, and continue receiving. I still have more to reveal in the pages ahead because this gift is far greater than you realize. Listen closely to what I am about to tell you because this is one of the most important parts of everything I have shared. The only thing left is for you to receive this gift through faith. It has already been released, already placed into your life, and already surrounds you spiritually. But you must reach out with the hand of faith and declare with confidence, "It belongs to me. I receive it. I accept it." Do not doubt. Do not hesitate. Do not allow your mind to steal what your spirit already knows is true. Faith is the key that opens what has already been prepared. I want you to understand the authority that is included in this gift. It is not only a quiet blessing. It is spiritual power given to you. Listen carefully to the words I left for you in my word. Truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven, as written in Matthew chapter 18, verse 18. Do you understand what this means? I am giving you rightful authority that is fully recognized in the spiritual realm. What you speak with faith will not only be heard, it will also be carried out. What you declare with confidence will be supported by my power. This gift also includes complete protection. Every attack the enemy planned against you has already been stopped. Every trap placed along your path was removed before you came near it. Every fiery arrow aimed at your mind, your health, or your emotions has already been put out. My unseen shield surrounds you and keeps you safe. My angels stand around you, forming a wall the enemy cannot break through. No weapon formed against you will succeed because I am your protector, your strong tower, and your secure refuge. Let me reveal another deep part of this gift. Hidden inside are master keys that open heavenly storehouses prepared especially for you. Imagine storehouses filled with provision, creative ideas that will strengthen your work, healing that will restore your body, business opportunities that will change your finances, contracts, partnerships, and spiritual inheritances, all carrying your name. You no longer need to beg or plead. You may come with confidence and receive with authority what already belongs to you because I redeemed you through everlasting love. This gift also carries a prophetic purpose that you must not ignore. I'm opening your spiritual hearing. You will begin to recognize my voice more clearly than ever before. You will receive dreams that are not ordinary dreams but messages sent from heaven. You will sense impressions in your spirit that are not imagination but divine guidance. I am awakening the prophetic gift I placed within you before you were born, even if you have never considered yourself a prophet. Along with this, I am giving you wisdom from heaven. It is not human understanding but wisdom that flows directly from my throne. You will know what to say when you are under pressure. You will know which path to choose when decisions become difficult. You will know when to move forward and when to wait. This wisdom will make you stand out and place you in positions of leadership where you once felt unnoticed. I need you to understand something important. This gift goes beyond human reasoning. You cannot fully understand it with your natural mind or measure it by earthly standards. My works do not fit inside limited ideas or narrow beliefs. I am the God who does the impossible. I reveal my power where doctors find no hope. I move where lawyers expect defeat. I step in where accountants see complete loss. Where people declare the end, I announce a new beginning. Hear this with your spirit. Your gift also includes divine acceleration. Things that normally require years will happen within months. Processes that usually take decades will be completed in only weeks. When I choose to speed up time, nothing can stand in my way. I will restore every year that seemed delayed. I will reward every season in which you waited with tears. The blessings will begin appearing so quickly that they will amaze you and fill your heart with a joy you have not experienced for a long time. Let me tell you about the emotional part of this gift. It is filled with my joy, a joy that does not depend on circumstances, that cannot be taken away by bad news, and that does not disappear during hard times. It is a joy that gives strength, lifts you up, brings healing, and keeps you going. It is a joy you will feel growing inside you as you continue receiving these words. There is still more I want to reveal. Stay here. We are not finished yet. As we continue, allow every word to settle deeply into your spirit. Nothing you are hearing is by accident. Everything was prepared for you before this day even began. Even if you cannot yet understand it completely, what I released 1 hour ago continues spreading into every part of your life. This gift is not lifeless. It keeps moving, growing, pushing forward, opening doors, breaking chains, bringing light into dark places, and giving life where there was once emptiness. It is a living gift because it comes from my spirit. Now I want to speak to you about the inner change that has already started. For a long time, your emotions have been a place of constant battle.